first thing we're going to talk about is acceleration. So what I see a lot in college sports, even high school sports now, pro sports, is a lot of athletes saying with their max miles per hour is how fast they run. But what's really important about that is, number one, is how long does it take for them to get to that high speed and what distance they get to that high speed. And that to me is acceleration. So acceleration is defined by peak velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So we're looking at the change, the highest rate of change in velocity to get that peak value. We're looking at what does that change happen over time. So for A, these are all versions of acceleration. First is a static start to 40 yards. So an athlete starts from 0, they accelerate up to top speed, and they hit top speed somewhere before 40 yards. Second is they accelerate, they float, and then they re-accelerate. That will be in and out. And then accel, cut, accel. So they accelerate, put one foot in the ground, re-accelerate. All three are examples of acceleration. All right, so first we're gonna look at two athletes that run 4.65, and the first athlete has a high accel, and they have a lower velocity. So what we'll see is this athlete can cover the first portion, 0 to 10, extremely fast. What's gonna happen is because their velocity is a little bit lower, they're gonna start to hit their velocity a little bit sooner and then maintain throughout the rest. Okay, then we look at athlete B. They have a lower accel. They have a higher velocity. So what we're gonna see is this athlete accelerates a little bit, takes a little bit longer to reach top speed, and they hit it a little bit later. So what we see is that this first portion isn't as fast as athlete A, but they hit their velocity later and it's a little bit higher, and then they finish.